Got Danny back on the lift. First thing in hand on his list is this wheels. Ever since I did the tires, it's been leaking. So I remember his rims were corroded, so we'll start with that. Alexa, turn on tire shop lights.
Okay.
Thank you. So we'll get that wheel off. And we'll try to find a leak on it. Probably got a nail in it. Because I remember they were really corroded, and every one of them I had to spend a lot of time what do you call it? Cleaning them off. They were pitted. But I thought I got most of it, but we'll check them out. Let me get it off here. Alright, so I don't see a nail. Spray the rim and his stem. Let's see if it's leaking around the rim. Give it a nice spritz here. And I don't see anything there either. The valve stem's not leaking. Let me take the cap off. Spray that. I put all new stems. And there it is. The valve stem is leaking. See that, Danny boy? Let's tighten that up. See if that's it. Let me go get the tightener. Yeah. Alright, we just torqued it down. There you have it. No more leak. There you have it. No more leak. Valve stem was a little loose. Let me see if it's seating. Give it a little spritz again. Yeah, it's good now. Look at that. Oh, big ass fly in here. You gotta go, Duke. Get out of here. Alright, let me just double check the other side. The other side. This fly wants to fight, boy. They're hungry. End of the season. Just to be sure that I did get it good around the rim. Alright, that all looks good. Got a little suds there, but that's not leaking. That's not even on the rim part. It's in there. Alright, one problem solved. We need to check the brakes. Man. We did these brakes. How long ago? Shit. Drilled, slotted. Rotors. Why is it not grabbing the whole rotor, just like a portion of it. What's wrong with this thing? Why is it not breaking there? Why is the brake not, you know what I mean? It's only grabbing a portion of the rotor. See that? Look at that. This is a poor design. It's doing it like that on the inside too. Alright, let me get the other wheel off. Alright, so I guess we're gonna try to get a bleed on these. Let me get a light. Lift it up a little more. In here. I don't know how long we did these. How long ago we did these? I remember you got them from Amazon. Fronts look pretty thick there. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah. They're pretty good. Check the other one, make sure one is not wearing and the other one, you know, more than the other. Yeah, his pads are thick. And down there, pretty thick. The insides are good too. Yeah. Check the backs. I guess I'll just bleed them. Yeah, the pads are good. They're good. And try to bleed them. Check the... Just what I was mentioning. This side is worn down more than the rest of the whole vehicle. Yeah, you see that? That one's worn down, you see it? Don't confuse this big thick metal piece here with the pad itself. You look at it, the pad is worn down a little more than the other side. It's gonna need emergency brake cable soon. As long as it's working, I passed inspection. But looks like the tire was rubbing on that side, because that one's not. Yeah, you see this got more pad. See it down in there? It's got more pad than the other side. Alright, we'll bleed them and we'll let them know. I don't know what this is. Yeah, this back there. It says ball joints. Why does he have ball joints? I didn't see that on his list. Oh. This is what we'll do then. We'll put, I think these are the rears. We'll put these on there. Perfect. Look, he's smart. Save, when tell him to save something, he does. Look at these. These are ball joints. Alright. Yeah, these have to be the rears. We'll just swap those out and put these on there. Yeah. Yeah, we'll throw these on the rear. Get a little more meat on them. I think because he did that because we did the rears, and then a couple of weeks later, or a month later, he came and said, "Oh, I have a brake problem," and I ended up doing the rear brakes. This thing is heavy, boy. This thing, the whole lift shakes with this car on it. All right, so we'll for that portion of this job, we're gonna bleed him. He said one of these he couldn't break open, one of the fronts. Let me see if he snapped it. Where is it? The bleeder. Uh-oh. I think it's in here. Okay, it's back there. We'll see if we can get him cracked open, get him bled. Yeah. I should have some brake fluid here. Make sure. Yeah, I got this one here. Came with I got that and I got this. Yeah, .3. Got this one. Yeah, I think that other one came with my son's car. Oh, I even got this one. Yeah, got all kind of brake fluid here. You wanted to bring me brake fluid, I don't need it. And we're also doing a catalytic converter and a couple other things. All right, let me grab what I need to do them back brakes. We'll get that out of the way. And I'll see if I can break the bleeders free. Before I call Linda up here to help me bleed them. I thought I had an automatic bleeder. I gotta check and see. Alright, give me a minute. Alright, this must be the one that he couldn't get off because I see it's a little stripped. And it's wet, so let me see if what I got to get that out of there. As this tightens on, it grabs. This one seems like a little too small. They don't have this kit in there. I think it's both metric and standard together. That one is getting on there, but it's too big. It's 3/8, probably 3/8 and 10, 7/16, 11, ½ inch. Let me see if I can bang this on. So what I did was I removed the rubber, was holding the wrench back. So I'm able to get it deep on it now. But it still doesn't want to come off. I'm trying to do what I used to do, just tap it with a hammer, shock it, but I can't like get in there. I don't have a wrench that's not 12 point, number 10. That's what I need right now. A wrench that's not 12 point. 12 point, they strip nuts. You want A 4 is a 5 point. Number 10. Is this a number 10? It's a quarter. Wonder if this will fit on there. No. Here you want a 5 point like that. This fly, I gotta kill this fly. Here you want a wrench like that. But I don't have it in number 10. And this is not deep enough. Let me see if this is deep enough. Yeah, it's on there, but not way on there. Let me see if I can tap it off now. It takes time, but tap, 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 tap. And it's loose. Still doesn't want to like really come loose. Gotta tap it back and forth a little bit. Take it back off. Tap it this way. Do it again. When they're froze like that, you gotta actually get them out, you know? So I forgot to put this under there. If Linda was here, she'd be yelling at me right now. That's why the floor looks like that, but she don't want to let me buy one of those floors you see on YouTube and TikTok. They said it's down to $40 a month. I thought I might want one. Because it's a lifetime warranty. We got it loose, guys. It's a lifetime warranty, and like if it cracks or anything like that, it's covered. If it cracks or anything like that, breaks or chips, they come and they fix it for a lifetime. I did ask the guy, what if you go out of business? He said, the insurance covers it. I said, oh, okay. So we just work it back and forth now to free him up. See? Now he's loose again. Now he's a normal bleeder valve. Alright, just testing out the tripod here, guys, with the remote. Making sure it's working. Alright, so I'm gonna take these caliper bolts off. To 14. Cracking loose. Really short 14. 15. Those out. There. A little low. So I'm gonna save the springs and everything. Yeah. A little low. But excessive wear in the rear. And the fronts, usually the fronts will wear out more than the rears. The difference? We'll put these big boys on. The only thing is, I don't know why it has two wear springs. Okay, they both have a wear spring on them. And then just some anti-seize. Because usually, when things hang up, it's usually these, which he has them nice greased, nice, you know, they hang up. But I put anti-seize on them to keep them very nice and smooth. Because this has to go in and out as the brake pad wears. Yeah, I think I put grease on these when I did the back brakes. Alright. Now we put some anti-seize here. So they'll move nice. They'll go in and they'll come back out nice and easy. He wanted me to adjust the back brakes. You don't adjust disc brakes, you don't adjust them. There is no adjustment. This is the tool to push the caliper back. I was seeing these calipers, they're like hung up. It's moving now. this tool when it actually works. It's new, it probably needs to break in, you know. Okay, so that went in nice. Anti-seize on here so you don't get no squealing. You can see in the little corner there, it's a little shiny. Dab on the bolt. They don't have a freeze in there. Snug. I mean that ratchet is 30 foot-pounds, so that should be good. All right. Repeat the same process on the driver's side. All right, phone went off there. I thought I was recording, but let's do it again. Here's the driver's side, rear shoe. There's the passenger side. And this is what they're supposed to look like. I mean, they wear down, but not in a year. You know, you're supposed to get at least 2 years out of this. So his rotors his calipers are frozen, and I'm trying to free them up. I'm ratcheting them with the tool there, and I'm heating them. See, every time you hit it, you hear kick. Kick is going in. Hear it? I don't know if you can hear that. But it's like it's letting it go in. If you can get it in and it doesn't leak, it might be okay. But hunting season started, like I said. I don't know if I said it because the camera went off. And I haven't been out. I'm not feeling it this year because my buddy Bob, he got sick. And now he's in, I don't know if he got dementia or what. They didn't diagnose him with anything. But I called him and he said, my wife and kids are trying to take all my money. So he says, I have a license, but I don't have a car, he told me. They're selling his house. I don't know what's going on. So I might have to go out on my own. Justin, not feeling well. My other hunting buddy. I might be doing it alone this year. Well, I do it alone every year. You know? I got those deer up there, like the 8-point last year I caught, I was by myself. The 9-point, which should be a 10-point, I was with Justin. He was on the other side of the game's land. I called him, we found him, we dragged him out. The does, I was by myself. I caught four does before. And I was by myself. Dragged them out, got them, dragged them out. And the 6-point, I was with Bob. I caught the 6-point and the 8-point on Bob's property there. He has permission to hunt there. I mean, I hear it clicking and clicking and clicking, and I don't... It's going in very slow, though. I'm just going to keep heating it up here. It's aluminum, so it take the heat, you know? Take the heat quick. Yeah, you see it's very hot. Alright, let me see if I can free this up and I'll come back. Even with the bleeder valve open, you know, that would have told me if he had a collapsed hose. There's so much pressure in there right now. Oh, I don't think it's that. Alright guys, I got it to go in. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to press on the brake, let it come all the way out, and see if I can get it to go back in. See, I pumped the brakes, and you see it came out. Now, I'm going to try to get it to go back in now on its own without forcing it in. Let's see. If it goes back in, then I can save him some money. This freaking tool will freaking work right. Look, it's working wrong. It's going the wrong way. Ah. Let's see if he'll go back in. This thing is... Something's wrong with this thing now. I'm gonna have to contact Amazon. That's a job for my wife. She gets everything back from Amazon. Yeah, it's going back in, no problem. Alright, I think we did it. Alright, let me call Danny and tell him he should be alright. Alright, so he's all freed up. We put it back together. I'm gonna bleed the brakes. Let me see if I have a bleeding tool. I don't know if I have one or not. Alright, we're on the muffler portion of this vehicle. This catalytic converter's here. I wonder if it has a flange for up there. We shall see. We have. Well, this is what we have. So it's gonna go here. Where are we? That from the engine, there's the oxygen sensor piece, and there's the other one that goes to the muffler. All right, so I'll cut all this out to make my life a little easier. And we'll be back. All right, so we're all cut off. And there's nothing wrong with the catalytic converter. He thought there was something wrong with it. That oxygen sensor, I don't think he ever changed that one. That's probably his problem. You know? Probably didn't see that oxygen sensor, and that's the problem. He's just changing the one up there. Up there's one there, and there's probably one on this side somewhere. Alright, we got it all cut off. We'll get it out, get it in there new for him. I'm gonna use the heat tool to heat those bolts up. I don't know which one I'm gonna use. I think it's this one. I'm gonna use the heat tool and get it heated up. Let me try one and see how it's gonna work out. I'll be back. Alright, we're using the tool. Got one off so far. I don't know if you see it up there. It's turning red hot, the second one. Success. We got it all out. We got all the bolts off. All three of them. Now we'll start assembling it. You see if there's a, you got a light? See if there's a, there's no gasket. Does that have a gasket in it? Like what was that? Is that a ball up there? Is there a donut? A donut missing? Does that have a donut in it, the pack? Yeah, it's missing the donut. Oh, it fell, it's here. Yeah. I guess we could reuse that if he doesn't have it. Alright. I will be back, Jack. Alright, here's his donut that was up there. It's got a bunch of big cracks in it and everything. See it? It's funny. I have the same donut. I don't know where I got it from, what car, but I have one. I use it, put it on there. See, Danny? Parts and everything. Alright. So we're in. You need this oxygen sensor. That's the bad one. This is all, I gotta bolt this all back in, but as my wife mentioned, I don't know why he doesn't change the whole muffler. I mean, it'll be easy to get back off. But, you know, you got maybe 6 months to a year left on this bad boy. I don't think it's gonna make it. Resonator looks okay. But this here, he's gonna go soon. Alright, Danny? So you know. I know you're on a budget with this one, but, some things, like it came with all those springs and stuff, that's for a different car. It's not for this one. Because I am not going to risk taking those 3 bolts out of there out. No way. It'll snap, we'll have a big problem here. And my co-worker told me, Linda. Nothing like coffee with rusty muffler. Woo, spitting out metal. Woo. All right, let me get these clamps on. I'll be back. You need that oxygen sensor there. I'm gonna put it back in loose, and something you could change. See it? I got it out. I heated it up. I had a tough time getting it out, but this is the old one. This is the problem here with your light coming on. If I had an aftermarket one, I could have put it on there, but the only ones I have are the ones off the BMW, and you don't want those on there. Trust me. All right, you know what? Let me call him, see what he wants to do. All right, he wants me to put this back in. I don't know how it's gonna work out. He told me he changed this. This one's all the way down here. This thing is so. This was a tough thing to get together here, but you know, muffler's bad. It's going bad there. You see, it's been leaking there. Oh, bang my head. Okay. Back here is not. You know, it's old. But he wants to hang on to it, so all right, we'll do that. And all the way up to there, we're all good. Let me get this oxygen sensor, somehow try to get this back in there. We'll see what happens. All right, so I got that, you know, I had to re-tap that oxygen sensor, but I don't think it's gonna make it. It's good, it's gonna come out, I know it. But we're all tight, everything's in up to here, put the gasket in here. I put the new donut up in there that I had. Here's his old one. It's all crushed up there. I'll throw it over here. I had this one, I was gonna put this one, but it didn't have that flange to hold it. You know, I was gonna take the flange out. I was gonna crush this one up. See, and I could fit the flange in there. But, all right, I'm gonna drop the oil, and we're done. Where is the oil? Here, right here, and the filter. Oh, that's not the oil. That's the transfer case. Where the hell is the oil on this? Is that the oil? That is the oil. Huh. Where the heck is the filter on this thing? Holy Chinaman Mobile. The filter on top, sticking out the side. Hey, where's my light at? I can't find a filter on this car. Oh, there it is, way down there. Right there. It's the filter. All right. Change the oil, and I'll call them up, come pick it up. Thanks for watching, guys and gals. All right, we had to weld it. It's not leaking no more, Danny. This broke, so I gotta weld it. I'm just gonna tack weld it on there. I don't know, we don't need to move it. All this is good. Alright.